I ended up doing a 17-mile day. Started off north at the top of New Jersey, that last shelter up there. The Wyawanda Hilton is where I stayed. Cute little shelter. It was pretty cold. It was 25 overnight. My water almost froze. I was able to shake it out and get it out of the containers. Let's see, that hike overall yesterday was 10, I think it was about 15 miles. And I did 17 and change today. Went from Wyawanda back 5 miles to 94. Got my car because that was good parking, and I went down to Delaware Water Gap and parked there and cut across the bridge, went under the bridge and kept hiking. And when I got to the first hiker campsite, it was actually nice. It had a lot of campsites, and although it says it's dry, there was water flowing in a stream just south of it, about not even a tenth of a mile, like, I don't know, 600 feet, something like that. And it was flowing, so I said, ooh, maybe I could stay here. And I started looking at my timing to finish this trip by Sunday, and I'd have to do like a 20-mile day to get to the next shelter, and I don't think I can do a 20-mile day, so I wasn't going to do that, although I did 17 today. So tomorrow should be better. It should be more along the lines of 15, hopefully shorter, to the next shelter. I don't recall which one that is, so I'll list it down below. When I get there, I'll go up a shelter, and then Sunday be to High Point, which will complete my loop. Yay! Here we are at the Mohican Outdoor Center. I arrived late. When I was up on the ridge, I called down and said, hey, do you have rooms? They said, oh yeah, we're open. And we have tons of rooms. I think they meant all of them. And they set me up. So I got here, I went in the office and got my key. My name was laid out there with a key. And came down over here. And this is kind of cool. It's got bunk rooms, a lot of bunk rooms. And it's got a bathroom. Let's see. So here's where I'm hanging out. It's a 3-person bunk room. And there's another one in there, another one in there, another one in there. And there's a bathroom here. It's a fairly large bathroom and a shower. And a little bathroom. And a housekeeping room with another shower. Got a pretty big dining area for all people. And a stove. And a toaster and microwave and 2 coffee makers. And a sink. And a little lounge area. We've got sofas and stuff. So I think this is actually really cool. It was a little further than I wanted to hike, and it was pretty cool.
Coming up on the fire tower. Forgot all about this. Being kind of foggy, I'm not going to run up there. Not even sure if you're allowed to go up there. There's no sign I might. Oh yeah, let's not do that. Oh yeah, gotta love Fire Tower Road. Some rhododendrons going on. The Beaver Pond. And it looks like it's got a beaver den in there. Pretty cool. Boy, that seems to be beaver made. Boy, the beavers are doing a little negative trail maintenance here. A couple of them out there. Hey, you don't want to miss that. Do not go down to the Crater Lake sign. There it is. Getting a little water from below this bog thing. Looks like it comes out under the trail and then by this rock it reappears. And it's cold and fresh and it filtered right up and it's not all yellow. So I'm liking it. Let's move on. Oh no. No, it's rocks. Really? All right. I gotta go up that. That's like head height there. Wow, that was painful. And now we'll be on the left side for a while. Meh. The guide says that's a 2-mile awful steep trail, so we're not going to do that today. There's a lot of this going on. And these angled rocks are like super slippery. That's clear as day. Okay, point 2. I'm assuming they mean down the road? Oh, I guess we'll find out. Hey, we're here. Ooh, this is an ice shelter. Wow. Water. That way I see a sign. Way down in there. Okay. smells nice. Making coffee. Too dark to do a little privy action, but it looks nice. We are going to give this privy an A+. It's got shavings. It's got a little trash can. It's got hand sanitizer. It's got a brush, all your standard instructions, and a skylight. And it's clean, and it smells good. So yes, definitely gonna give this one an A, maybe even an A+. I kind of like it. It's nice. Okay, day 4. It's rainy, drizzly. It was nice staying in the shelter. This was the Brink Shelter. Fairly new shelter, very well laid out. Only one raised platform in the back, but a lot of room. I like the porch, especially in the rain. Supposed to taper off this morning. I've got about 15, 16 miles to Rutherford Shelter. There's a shelter about 3 miles short of that I might stop at, but there's no water there. So we'll see how far I get today. The clothes are damp and it's kind of ooey. Check this out. It's the Appalachian Trail Deli. Sunrise Appalachian is open. Oh. At the Appalachian Trail Deli, and I'm going to get a little egg and bagel sandwich before I move on. Very cool place. So that place is very cool. Hung out for a bit with a guy named John. He owns the place, and oh man, they got charging stations and they got water and all kinds of food and deli items, and the place is really cool. Owner's really nice. If you're hiking through here, definitely a place to stop and grab a bite to eat. Just awesome. Can't say enough good things. And it was not even out of my way. I feel recharged now. Had a bagel with double egg, scrambled, super toasted. It was good. Yum, yum, yum. So the telephone poles all have these white reflectors on them. They look exactly like white blazes. So when you come out of the deli, do not go down the highway. That is not where the trail is. So I did a little detour there. Hopefully not, well, it was pretty bad. Anyway, I'm back, and the trail is like directly across the street, right at the corner of the road, at the intersection. So just get out of the deli, hop across the street, keep on hiking. Got ourselves a little whiteout. Ooh. Ooh, some kind of pavilion. This is the top of Sunrise Mountain. As you can see, there's no sun to be rising or setting. Cool pavilion up here though. Tag the peak, add it to the peak bagger list, and away we'll go. Downhill for a little bit, making good time. Snow, pavement, snow. Little water source here before the dry shelter. We'll stock up in case we decide to stay there. Plus I was getting low anyway. Hey, here's a little shelter. Mashipacong or something. Let's see what the sign says up here. Oh man, I don't like this place. We're gonna keep on going. Oh, this is pretty cool. I like the artwork there, wow. Piece over there. So when they said Mashipacong Shelter was right on the trail, they really meant that it is the trail. All right, 3 miles to Rutherford. And it is not 3 o'clock yet, so this is awesome. I'll actually get there before it gets dark this time. Let's do it. Ooh, is this us? Shelter that away. All right. Rutherford Shelter. Awesome. No fires. All right, this thing is as bad as the other. Now that is a downright terrible shelter. Oh man, I might actually have to put a tent up, but it's raining and I don't feel like it. Oh, and it also gets the award for being so far off trail that I got tired of walking to it and thought I might have been lost. But here it is. Good grief, it's so muddy, you need a wood mud walk to get in. I can stand up in it, and there is a picnic table in here. Oh God, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do here. What a mess. I'm really having trouble comprehending how bad this shelter is. And there's stuff in the logbook that says, ooh, how clean it is and how nice it is. Oh man, this is like the worst one ever. Ever. Antietam Shelter was better than this. And it's gone. Had a chilly night last night. Dipped down to obviously just below freezing because this morning there's a little bit of snow on the ground. It was flurrying when I got up. It was super windy overnight. Clouds and rain are gone, and now it's cold again. And yeah, I didn't like this shelter. Felt like I was sleeping on the ground. No rodents, no mice, no nothing. Do a quick privy review. That is slipperier than snot, especially when it's wet and frozen. Wood chips, clean, little garbage, hand sanitizer. it's small. So being that it's a bit small, I'm only going to give it a B. But it's pretty good. Some good looking bluffage there. About a mile to go, I'm almost done. Oh yeah, I've made it to where I started in the spring, hiking the Appalachian Trail in New Jersey. So this holiday weekend, I went up to Route 94 where the hot dog stand is, north, all the way to the New York border, then went to Delaware Water Gap and hiked the rest of the way up here. It was rockier than I expected, more like Pennsylvania. There were some good parts and some bad parts. The rain didn't help. But 5 days of hiking, I am beat. T goes out over that way to the right. Hoping this place is open. I could use someplace warm, man.